beginnings, endings, shadows, doorways, windows, mirrors, third eye, the rainbow, and dollar bill, pyramid, third eye, pyramid at Giza, the archetype of our heartbeat, east-west, money and fame, honor, success, revolutionary poor, corporate rich, a huge closet, not seen clearly, bribery, a little bit of yin, a little bit of yang, Buddha, Holy Spirit, to look ahead, behind, up, down, big, small, macroscopic, microscopic, to go in and out of time warps, to appear and disappear. Newspaper, astrology, the good cook, manic depressive, freak out, blown away, bad days, I always, never, either or, and ages and eons and planets, words, money and death and metaphysics, getting drunk, Plato and Joan of Arc and Socrates and spiritual Watergates and fairy tales and folklore, rip-offs, as above, so below. What was the question?
The question is, the question was as...
I think that intelligence is it's sort of
okay, yeah, okay,
I mean that's a great myth.
Here there are a whole range of questions.
The more questions, we get more questions than answers.
Facing questions whether we'll never know the answer to.
How can you be so sure?
I think we were all very, very naive about these things, say, you know, the
Have you ever
9-10 kind of thinking.
Why when you blow a bubble, that it doesn't come in the shape of a cube?
That's a good question, because common sense is frequently wrong.
Well, I think that's a very iffy question.
Why won't you answer the question? Because the answer is no.
Philosophical questions often call for strange or disturbing answers.
But that still leaves the question. What is your question?
Talk about challenging philosophical questions.
Now, wait a minute. Are you interested in my answer to the question?
Yes, your real answer.
Or are you interested in my view on this matter?
In your answer to the question.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you, please. I'm asking the question, remember? The questions have been constantly evaded.
Or is the brain doing things that we don't know about?
Oh, yes.
What's happening?
Could this all just be a dream?
Brains are brains.
They're delusions.
Think about
What makes you, you? Some people say the brain is the brain, then it suddenly goes back.
The brain as antenna. Connecting to another world, perhaps connecting alternative world to the physical and cultural worlds. We have to control our bodies. We have to have our experience feed into our consciousness. I mean, Descartes struggled with the problem of how they connect, to a sort of spirit world.
And it's been hard being trapped in this gross, ridiculous, sad plane. So a lot of folks will just want to move on and go to another dimension.
That's right. I think, in fact, our immaterial consciousness is, in a sense, more real to us than our material bodies.
And of course, you have to be careful because simulations are lies, in a sense.
Once they sample you and you're in their computer, there's no way back. So whatever was agreed before the sampling, that's the way it is. So you have to be really careful.
I think one reason for this is because the notion of our conscious selves is extremely real to us, and so much so that we find it hard to imagine it ceasing to exist, while we can imagine our bodies ceasing to exist.